Hey everybody, this is Pastor Ken, and Shella said to me over supper tonight, I'd sure love to see where the fire was. And so we took a drive. We're just really have been up in the mountain looking around at some of the area where the fire was. Nearly 3,000 acres of ground that was victimized because of a fire. Not even thinking too much about who to put the blame on. That's not an issue for me. There's a number of speculations. I don't think they've proven anything. But the point that I would like to make is how careful we have to be with the issues of life. It only takes a spark to get a fire going. And that's either good or bad. And there's lots of good reasons to have a fire. Campfires, hot dogs, wieners, hamburgers, fire in your furnace, fire in the truck engine, fire to burn brush. Wherever you find things that they're going to get rid of, there's usually a fire involved. I just can't help think how quickly that can change everything that we ever knew about, just almost in a heartbeat. And on the good side, you know, fire's good, a warm thing. On the good side, fire is relaxing when you're sitting around it when it's cool. Produces energy for our homes. If it weren't for the combustion chamber in this truck and the fire that's taking place in there, we'd be sitting still. The only point I'm really trying to make tonight is if it's a bad spark and if a fire gets started, the devastation that can take place. Once it's started, it gets out of control. You can fill in the blanks here, I'm sure. I don't know if you got anything to say to that, Shara?
Well, when you're saying about how careful we need to be about starting a fire, it made me think about how sometimes we can actually start a fire with our tongue.
Ooh.
And you said usually where we want to get rid of something, it involves a fire. And I believe we can get rid of friendships and people's reputations and all kinds of things if we're not careful what we do with our tongue.
You know, the Bible talks about that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a verse that says, "The tongue no man can tame. It is set on the fires of hell."
That's right.
Wow.
I was just reminded of that when you were saying about how easily, quickly it can start. We just need to be really careful.
Maybe that's the message that needs to come out of this. The tongue is set on the fires of hell. And that's how destructive it can be. People can actually go into eternity and miss heaven because of a wagging tongue. If you don't know it for sure, don't say it. And
well, just like you said in the beginning about we don't know how the fire started. And so we don't need to be speculating. You're right, there's lots of rumors around how it started, but I don't think anybody knows, and so it's one of those things that we don't need to be spreading information when we don't know what we're talking about, right?
That's right. That's right. I think I'm going to turn around because behind me is a road called Thompson Hollow. And I remember Pastor Ron telling me that that's was an area where there was I don't know if it will or just keep going here.
It's a beautiful drive we're having, though.
Yeah.
And the sun's shining.
Yeah. You know, the good thing is God protected all the lives of the people, the homes of the people.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing along that line that was destroyed. We've just come full circle here. I think we'll turn around and go back. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the work that the firemen and the police and all those people who serve our community in that capacity and actually lay their life down for us to protect us. That's really special.
That's right.
Let's go back and make the point again. You're going to be showing some of these pictures, and we've had a lot of rain in the last couple of weeks. Right after that fire, we've just had a lot of rain. Sun is shining tonight, but the fires are completely out, and the devastation is over. And next spring, I doubt if you'll even see where it was. It'll be green again. So there's always hope. But remember the lesson tonight. A tongue is something that no man can tame, the Bible says. It's set on the fires of hell. Charlotte, run that by us one more time, would you please, Charlotte? Because that's the point of what we're trying to talk about today.
The tongue can be so devastating. It can ruin a person's image. It can ruin their reputation. It can ruin sometimes their whole livelihood because of something that we're saying, rumors that we're spreading. We can kill friendships with the use of our tongue. At the same time, I believe we can use our tongues to build people up, and that's why we just need to be very careful how we're using our tongue.
That's good. Charlotte's going to show you a few pictures that we took this evening, so excuse me, my voice is pretty bad here tonight. But hope you enjoy the little tour and the little message about our tongue being set on the fires of hell. And hope you enjoyed the pictures. And I hope you know we are committed to your friendship and our friendship. Having learnt the hard way through many, many years, we have tried, and I only say tried, to live in such a way that we don't turn our tongue loose and let it destroy people, but rather be encouraging and build them up. Have a great day. still